Hey guys, and welcome back to Narcissu, where we'll be starting chapter 8, which is Narcissu. Without further ado, let's, start this. Around when the day was slowly being dyed orange, a sandy beach and water, nobody in it, pine groves, swaying in the cold winter wind. I stopped the car at this beach and turned over the driver's seat to her. Can your feet reach the clutch pedal?
大丈夫
Oh yeah, we're gonna teach you to drive. I forgot about that. Okay, now shift the gears from neutral to second.
知ってるわよ
Okay, now do as you will.
分かった
She stretched out with all her might to step on the clutch and grasped the steering wheel with concentration. I leaned forward in my seat, instructing her as best as I could. Good, now gently let up the clutch. And then, all nerves, just as I expected, the engine started to knock horribly. Okay, next time, let up the clutch a little more gently. I never driven a car with clutch, so I have no idea what he's talking about. I drove an automatic. She did say this confidently enough, but she didn't really have any skill at all. She was trying so hard that she was even pursing her lips. But I couldn't help but feel that it was really charming because usually she had no expression at all on her face. Hey, you almost look like you're hungover.
分かってるわよ
Oh my god, this is so cute. The silver coupe, now quite noisy courtesy of the crack in its muffler, almost like a song lamentation, rising from a beach that had no one in it. Around when the sunset had faded away into nightfall, around when the sea breeze had changed to a land breeze. Before we knew it, the enormous moon had risen to the sky. It looks like you're more or less gotten the hang of it. Hopefully. Along with this reply, she smoothly shifted into third gear. Her foot on the clutch was smooth and sure, and she had free run the entire narrow sandy beach. If you can do this, then you probably be able to get a license even without going to a driver's school.
そうなの
I don't know. Well, take what I might say with a grain of salt. After all, I'm not a certified instructor or anything. It wasn't as if we were planning on getting our license at this late hour. We both knew that. We had a map, we had our meds, and though it had a broken muffler, we had the silver coupe. But we had no time. We had no future. And because I knew this, it was all more painful to me. Well then, I gave you mine instead. Saying this, I took out my own license from my pocket. This was the license I thought I'd never use. Proof of a normal world that I thought I'd already lost. Here, as a substitute for your license. Oh my gosh.
もらっても使う時間なさそうよ
Yup. Yeah. Oh, go ahead and take it. And after all, I'm in the same boat. 7th floor, which no one had ever left alive. High ceilings, windows that open only. Oh my god, not this again. White ID bracelets. The third time was the end. She was on her second time. I was on my first. So here, congratulations, you're a license holder.
ありがとう。
No problem. With a tiny bow, she received the license from me. Now she was a certified driver as well. She could drive any car she wanted and go anywhere. Not just on a coupe, but on a sedan or even a convertible. I was sure that a girl like her could find places to love no matter where she went. After we'd driven around for a bit more, we arrived at our destination, the place where Narcissus bloomed. This was supposed to be a tourist attraction. But whether it was because it was so distant, or whether it because it was at night, there was no one around. And beneath the black pitch curtain of the night, we were waiting in a car for dawn to come.
明かりつけないの？
Yeah, we really should. No, because it looks like the battery's almost gone, really?
そうだね。
Okay. A totally dark cabin. The motor turned off. Only the dim panel lights to reflect our one self-same profiles. Not a single word exchanged as we waited for dawn inside this car devoid of any other light or sound. The pile of clothing to be washed in the back seat, thick jeans and sweaters, and a few hand towels. We had grabbed a bunch of those things and spread them on top ourselves since we had no blankets. It's cold, huh?
うん。
Small talk. You can come closer if you want. Oh god. No, don't. This, don't. Because, well, she is older than you, but still, just don't. It's okay, so come on over. God, he sounds like a pedophile. I looked at her, shivering in the passenger seat, and offered her my empty lap. It'd probably be warmer this way. My god, boy.
別に。私は平気よ。
I know you're lying to protect yourself, but still. Never mind. This is She was shivering even as she said this. Our breasts were frosting. She was obviously bluffing.
それとも、あなたが寒いから来てほしいの。
Hey, nice comeback. Well, that's fine too. So annoyed.
じゃあ、わかった。
She squirmed over where I was and then definitely curled up on my lap. See, it's a little warmer this way, right? The windshield frosting over from the cold outside air. We can now see nothing past its white, icy overlay. But it would be dawn soon enough. And when the time came, we'd see white flowers spreading to one side of us. Gradually, night gave way to dawn. The rising sun rendered the sky purple and then white. Along with the dawn, so many flowers spread themselves out before us. Oh, so pretty. Radiant whites and yellows appeared where they had only been darkness before. Before we knew it, we come out of the car and we're staring at the scenery. It's incredible. A countless number of Narcissi spreading out as far as the eye can see. The virgin of the white flowers amplified by the morning dew, descending like a carpet that led into the ocean itself. And in the midst, our exchanging of words and our breaths frosting white in the chilly air. We'd come a long way since that day we saw those same flowers on that boring TV. We come all this way, despite the fact that we had no plan or destination. These are exactly the ones. How nice, huh?
厳密に言っても同じ。
Then that's great. I didn't really know what the distinction was, but those absolutely beautiful flowers on that TV that day, and compared to those, the ones before our eyes weren't as big as or as well shaped. But they were alive here and now, in this place.
綺麗。
Beautiful. Unclear, boring, ordinary. But a cold, unrelenting reality that answered to no one. In this world, so filled with things that could not be seen. In this world, so filled with things that could not be touched. Here and now, right before my eyes, there lived something that I could see and touch. And right here as well, the shards of all things unseeable were scattered everywhere. The falling snow, coming out of pure white January sky. It had been 2 days since, but we were still here. We could not leave. Uh-oh. Hey, are you okay?
多分。
You do not sound like it. Her condition was rapidly worsening. She had tilted her seat back all the way down, and were mainly staying in one place to let her rest. She'd taken her medications, but they had no effect at all, and her condition did not improve one whit. But we were inhabitants of the 7th floor. It was her second time already in the first place, so it was not surprising that something like this might happen. Wow, you have no faith in her. Hey, do you want to go back? No, she does not want to go back. Just let her stay here a bit. She might like this better than what she was already dealing with.
あなた帰りたいの？
Yeah, just a little.
7回それとも家？
I don't know. I don't know. What I did know that it would come to this sooner or later. And my fate would not have been much different. But it was incredibly tough for me to be able to do nothing but be by her side. Oh man, I'm slowly not starting to like this. Okay. Rain that did not seem likely to let up. Drops of water falling from the twilight sky. The glistening white narcissi in the rain, visible from the car window. Hey, I'll point at the white flowers visible in the windshield as I said this. You said those were our kisses, right?
うん。ナルシスがごきげんよ
Kissa? Okay. Or kissu? There's another word I was reminded of. Funny, since I thought that was unique up until now. You mean as in our kisses?
う。うん。もともとが神話だからいろんな説があるんだけどね。
Interesting. She slowly began to tell me the story as I looked and listened in admiration.
誰からも愛されるナルシス。妖精のエコーもそんな彼が好きな一人だったの。でもエコーは相手と同じ言葉しか話せない。
Repeat the words.
そう。だからナルシスに先に彼の口から愛してるって言ってもらわないとエコーは自分の気持ちを伝えることができないの。
She continued her story desolately, with a sorrowful voice, her eyes looking far into the distance, somewhere just as they had before all this.
でもそんなこと絶対にありえない。
Well, that's sad.
どんなに夢見て憧れても決して叶うことのないエコーの願い。 最後にはナルシスに呪いをかけてしまうの。
So that he would fall in love with his own self, with his own reflection from his waters.
そして自分の姿を見続けたナルシスはいつしか綺麗な花へと姿を変えてしまうの。
Okay.
それがこの花、ナルキッソスの語源よ。
She made a little sigh when she finished her talk. What? When she finished her... I think that's supposed to say when she finished her story, but whatever. I'd also grown sad just by listening to it. Echo, who could never fulfill her wish. She didn't seem all that different from us. So what happened to Echo after that?
いないわ。呪いをかけるときに消えちゃったから。
Oh. Disappeared? What meaning was there in that? She disappeared without the curse accomplishing anything? She disappeared having caused only pain for Nakasi?
どうかした？
No, but you're different. What?
Eh?
Exactly what she said. What? You asked me yourself some time ago whether I cursed my own fate, the one I couldn't do anything about it.
私は諦めているから。時間の止まった私。
I spent so many seasons, so many white overcast skies, without the want or need to converse with anybody.
いつから私は一人なのだろうか。目を閉じても世界は消えない。
Even if I covered my ears, the sound of the rain could not stop. I knew that all too well. The bikini swimsuit, the emerald sea, the swimsuit model smiling radiantly on a magazine cover. I didn't think I was jealous of any of that. In my world, world of closed eyes. I can go anywhere I want, even without a car or a map. Even if these huge scars weren't already constantly reminding me, even if I was the echo to the Narcissu that was this reality,
決して憧れない。呪わない。
that's what I decided. And yet, my heart was pounding right then. I supposedly stopped time, which was ticking loudly, even though I knew that this late hour the end was coming, and that there was nothing to be done about it.
傷は深ければ深いほどそれに比例して治るのも時間がかかるだし、
This is becoming really sad. I'm about to cry.
それならば長い時間をかけてゆっくり離れてしまうともう取り返しがつかないのだろうか。
Oh my god, girl, come on, don't do this to me. You make me have feels for you.
じゃあ22年も生きた私はどうなるのだろう。
Hey, are you okay? Before dawn, I had to reach over to Catherine's seat and was stroking her back. It was 2 days afterwards now, and now even those effectual meds were all gone. But they were better than nothing. With that in mind, thinking to head to a pharmacy, I reached for the keys. And I was about to ignite the ignition when...
いいから
Oh my god, girl, don't do this. Oh my god, do not do this. She stopped me with her frail voice. But at this rate, you...
どうせもう聞かない。
Oh my god. Guys, I am not... I am serious about to cry from this. This girl... Oh god, okay, let's just continue the story. Composure, composure. Well, that might be true, but... It was, as she said, I didn't think the same meds would do her for either. But it was just too hard for me to sit there and do nothing, even if I knew that. Then let's go somewhere else.
別の場所
Yeah, let's go another place. Sure, anything work for you. Yeah, someplace that isn't this lonely. Okay, let's decide on our next destination. I mean, come on, there has to be like some other place you want to go, right? Look, anywhere would be fine, so be my navigator again. I was speaking in a voice so cheerful that even I couldn't believe it. Speaking so brightly all by myself to a girl who was just staring me into the distance. Even though I knew that it was futile. I've been over 2 to 3 days, like, really, she had not our meds, I knew it. Hey, so tell me, do you want to go somewhere?
別に
That's right, you like cars, so you want to get on the expressway again?
別に
Fuck. How about some new clothes? Let's go buy some. You want some too, right? Holy shit, girl, don't do this. Oh god.
別に
What do you mean? Not really. With that, she went back gazing out of the window. She wasn't looking at the Narcissu, but once again into the faraway distance. That oh, so rare, sour, bashful expression was no longer even a possibility. Why do you have to be like that? You and your incessant not reallys. Wouldn't it be nice to look straight forward for a bit? I started shouting before I knew it. Strangely, it was all really sad. No shit, bro. Nothing should have been real to me, yet my heart ached. I know the feeling. My heart's aching right now, too. The car was in total silence. Outside the window, the flowers of January, the Narcissu, were swaying in the morning twilight before dawn. And there she was, staring at something far, far more distant than these white flowers. The distant sound of the sea waves was the only thing that held domain here.
前向きになってなれるわけないじゃないの。
You have to at least try to look forward. Like, come on. Wow. The darkened car, her sudden quiet voice.
憧れて懸命になって頑張っていつか報われるのならいいけど、でも叶わなかった時にはどうすればいいの？
Oh my god, girl. I don't know.
その時に無理だったねって笑って言えるほど強くないわよ。
Her eyes, which had been focused on the far distance, were now staring straight at me from the passenger seat.
私にできることは最初から諦めて何も望まずにいて、やっぱり無理だったと冷めた目で自分を見ることしかできないのよ。
Oh my god. You. She was crying for the first time. It was usually so hard to get any expression out of her. And yet, now shoulders were heaving a little, and tears were falling from her eyes.
あの時頑張っていたらもしかしたらって自分にとっての最後の言い訳を取っておくしかないのよ。
Oh my god.
最初から無理だと分かっているんだから
Oh.
それぐらいいいじゃないの。
Oh my. Oh. Oh, hold it in. Hold it in. Hold it in, Void. Hold it in. Don't cry in the background. The night sky visible from above the windshield. Nothing but the moon showing its face in the night sky before dawn. The occasional roar of the sea waves. And the sound of her weeping. She may be fundamentally similar to Echo after all. What are you? I hate this guy. Able only to say the same thing over and over again. Able to say nothing, wish nothing, and see nothing for herself. Able to do nothing but give up. Her veto for both the 7th floor and her home was probably her first and last act of defiance. And it fucking ends, bro. It fucking ends right there. Are you joking? Are you joking? Oh, thanks, game, for giving me a fucking feels. Oh my god. One moment. Wow, that's I was not expecting to feel anything from that. Well, she's dying. That's great. That's just perfect. Oh my god. Well, in the last chapter, we'll be at Shirashi Construction. Until then, bye, and see you guys later. What the absolute fuck?